Today is November 22nd, 2021. It's 1 p.m. So the clip that I'm about to show you, it's from one of my earlier recording, and I took it out of the tweet video just to show you because many of you are not on Twitter. So maybe sometime next week you're gonna see the entire tweet video, but this part I decided to take it out to share it with you on this channel. I'll interrupt in between, so I'm just warning you in advance. All right, enjoy the video.
Chance my arm with a cheeky question. A bit like your mother, you are pursued every minute of every day by lots of people trying to take photographs, videoing, recording what you're saying, pushing. How can you possibly have a private life?
Cheeky question. You're right, that is a cheeky question. But Andrew, to be honest with you, sadly, that line between public and private life is almost non-existent anymore, and we will continue to do our best to ensure that there is the line. You know, we are completely aware that we're in a very privileged position, and I will spend the rest of my life earning that privilege and trying to bring a spotlight onto things and causes that really matter to me, and I hopefully matter to a lot of other people as well. Everyone has a right to their privacy, and you know, a lot of the members of the public get it, but sadly in some areas there is this sort of incessant need to find out every little bit of detail about what goes on behind the scenes. It's unnecessary. You know, I hope that people get to see me here in this Invictus role, you know, cracking on with the guys and mucking in and having a good time with them. And this is half my official role, but half my private role. This is what I enjoy doing, but the private life has to be private, and I hope people respect that.
People, they still go after him. This is so freaking unfair. That is so freaking unfair. And I'm glad he's pursuing it. And this is why we're going to keep on praying, because this has to stop. If they could do these things to him and Meghan, of all people, and they couldn't find dirt on Meghan, can you imagine someone who doesn't have that kind of money to defend themselves? And those press, they know it's a long battle if you take it to court. And this is why they keep on doing it. But Harry is there for the long run. And we need to keep on praying for them. Harry and Meghan. All right, let's continue.
Interview with him. How much of this interview with a leading journalist is about the media? The bit that really struck me was where you write, he talked candidly of the massive paranoia that sits inside me about the scrutiny any girl he speaks to in public must endure. And Harry says, if or when I do find a girlfriend, I will do my utmost to ensure that me and her can get to the point where we're actually comfortable with each other before the massive invasion that is inevitably going to happen.
Wow. What did I say? What did I freaking say? I didn't even know this freaking thing existed. Okay? I said this is exactly why. So there's my answer here. Why did he marry Meghan so quickly? Because of the tabloid. And then I even said where they got to know each other was before you and I or the press knew about it. So once they hit that understanding of their lives, their future, and all of that, the deal was set. The foundation was set. I've said this, and there it is. Let me move it back a little bit.
The public must endure. And Harry says, if or when I do find a girlfriend, I will do my utmost to ensure that me and her can get to the point where we're actually comfortable with each other before the massive invasion that is inevitably going to happen into her privacy.
Absolutely. I mean, you just have to look at what happened with his previous relationships.
Wow.
Just one step, please.
Please, one step.
There's my answer. This is my answer. I knew it. I knew it. This is why he quickly married her.
When you are dating or considering marrying a member of the royal family, you know, the scrutiny you endure is enormous. And, you know, Harry's previous relationships with Chelsea Davy and Cressida Bonas, a part of why neither of those went all the way was because neither of them wanted to endure that level of media scrutiny. At that point, he was in his 30s.
And you could understand why. Look how they doing Meghan. Okay, this is why. Okay, I didn't know. I still don't know much about Harry's exes. Okay, many times where I'm throwing my opinion and then I come to a point where I want to talk about them, I stop. I stop because I do not want to mention them. I didn't want to throw my humble opinion on them, whether it might come true eventually or not. I stop myself before saying anything beyond that. So, okay, I'm glad I always have that mindset when I'm doing those videos to put a stop to myself from talking about them. I always felt like I need to give them their privacy. So there it is here. All right, let me move it back a little bit.
They wanted to endure that level of media scrutiny. At that point, he was in his 30s. A lot of his friends were getting married and having families, and he was very concerned that that might elude him because he might not be able to find someone who could handle that.
Wow. And this is why I said when he saw, I was thinking, who did I use as a family person? The other, how do you call him? Nacho. Okay? Nacho Figueroa. I always say when he sees him with his family, his wife playing over, I did say he probably is jealous of that, wanting that kind of family life. And there is, this woman is saying it. I didn't even see this video before. Oh my God, I'm right on the money again. All right, let's see here.
Might elude him because he might not be able to find someone who could handle that.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I'm
laughing here when I see after she said who might elude him and then they show Meghan. I'm laughing because poor Meghan so naively didn't know. She did not know. She did not know. But in a way, this is why I think Princess Diana bring Meghan to Harry. This is why. Because Meghan had no clue. She does her thing. She usually give access. I have videos when she was in Toronto giving access to the media. She was friendly with the media and stuff like that. She gave them access to a certain point, but not her private life. Okay? When she wants to. This is why Meghan knows how to deal with the media. She knows how to deal with the media. And this is why I think Princess Diana, of all women around the globe, this is the one Princess Diana chose for Harry. I truly believe this Princess Diana chose Meghan, nobody else. Because I don't understand how these two people live continents away for them to find each other. One person who knows both of them felt like this is the person that Harry should meet. And then the minute Harry met Meghan, he knew. I think the first date, even though he said later on whatever. Well, he did say he got to up his game, but that's when Princess Diana probably went in Harry's heart and said, "This is it." Okay, and make Harry aware of it the minute that Meghan came. But poor Meghan, she didn't know. She didn't know. But yeah.
tremendously honored to be UN Women's advocate for political participation and leadership. I am proud to be a woman.
Wow. Okay, so let's continue here. The princess and the press, Harry and Meghan were telling the truth about the invisible contract. So there's more of that.
First, with that story, with that relationship.
Yes.
Can you give us a very broad sense that wouldn't disclose your sources about the sort of terrain from which this story comes? Does it come from the palace? Were
No,
you in
I'm
London?
not saying anything about where it came
Phone
from.
call from LA, perhaps?
Not telling you anything
Guess
about
what?
where it
Okay.
came from.
Did you?
Guess what? We know where. Because based on Christopher Buzier's research, okay, these people create many burner accounts when they want to say a lie. Okay, they go to their burner account, spread the lie, and then they come on their main account to spread the lie on that thing, pretending it's someone else that they quoting or their source or
Dean marked
TBS.
his second Invictus game.
Okay, so we know where they get their sources. All right, let's continue. Move it back a little
I'm
bit.
London?
not saying anything about where it came
Phone
from.
call from LA, perhaps?
Not telling you anything.
And another thing too, in one of my videos, I even said they use that thing where they're not supposed to reveal their sources, they use it to their advantage, where they could make their own BS and then claim it was a source. Okay? So, and I even talk about there's people who've gone to jail, reporters who've gone to jail for not revealing the source because they have the right to keep their sources private. All right, I've talked about this, and these people, the UK, use it to their advantage, but in the wrong way.
Nothing about where it
Okay.
came from.
Did you take the story to the palace?
No.
You didn't.
No.
Look at this. Look at her smiling. This is a game to all of them. This is a game to all of them. Laughing about it like it's a game. Baggage for you, Lord. A lot of baggage. You're gonna work overtime on this.
Well, I tell you who I took the story to first of all, of course, is my editor. He said something along the lines of, "Oh, I think I've just felt a gust of air blow up my trousers," in the sense of this is a really good story, you know, Harry and the American. When I put her name into Google, I was sort of blown away by who this girl was. I thought, goodness me, this woman is extremely glamorous, clearly already has a profile.
Hey, Hobbs. I'm so glad you're here. Come with me for a day in the life. I'm going to show you my favorite spots in Toronto. Come on.
You see, there it is. Meghan was willing to work with the media, but the way the media wanted to work with them, it's not that. Okay? Things like this. Look at Meghan taking them to show you what she does sometimes or whatever. But at a certain point, when she said, "No, I don't want you to be there. If I'm going to this party, I don't want you to be there." Okay? This kind of thing. Just because I show you, like she said, oh my God, just like she said with Oprah interview, just because I show you a picture of my child on my desk, that doesn't mean I want to show you the entire roll of the thing on my phone. This is it. This is a perfect example. She did give a perfect example. There she is working with the media here, but not everything she does she want to show you. Okay, let's say she's signing a contract. Do you think she want to bring you with where she's making a deal with a business deal or something like that? No. But these people want every single little details.
I wasn't familiar with her name. I don't think anyone was at the time, to be perfectly honest, unless they had watched Suits, the legal drama that she had been starring in. But that's a cable show. It's kind of a bit niche.
So, we're going to look at privacy and harassment law.
We kept it so tight. It was me, my editor, the deputy editor and the news editor were the only people who knew about the story. It didn't appear on any news lists until it was on the page ready for production.
Wow. This is a shame.
I was watching my son Harry play football, and you know, all hell broke loose around the rest of Fleet Street.
My God.
Within minutes,
You know, all this time Harry could have still be dating Meghan. Well, by now maybe they will be married, but the quickness of their wedding was because of these people. I truly believe that. You know, he's enjoying his life. You know, he has a girlfriend. Nobody know about it, and he's enjoying his life. And then they intrude in his privacy. Oh my God, this is so horrible.
the call went out to start digging on her background in the US.
Wow.
The Sun contacted Dano Hanks in Los Angeles, a sometime actor and Vietnam veteran who was jailed 4 times, including for extortion. He had
What?
been a private investigator for decades.
Just talk us through what happened then.
First, they gave me 4 names, and they were all Markle. They wanted Meghan Markle. They wanted full background on her. They wanted a half-sister or a sister.
Samantha Markle.
And her mother and father. And then later on, they sent me another 4 names, and it was like 2 of the guys were ex-boyfriends, and at that time.
Wow, this is so wrong, and so many levels, so wrong. Okay, let's see here.